Here we are backstage at the British LGBT Awards 2018. So Ali Camps is the winner from Pride in London, representing as the Community Initiative Award. How does that make you feel?
On behalf of
Is it heavy?
Yeah, it is heavy. It's a murder.
Oh my goodness!
I just pulled a muscle.
Wow.
It makes a really good knuckle duster, doesn't it?
It's a murder weapon.
Is it?
I didn't say that. So on behalf of about sort of 1,000 volunteers who make Pride in London happen, thank you very much for this award, because this means an awful lot to be recognised by the community that we serve. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to have been able to accept this on behalf of the Pride in London team, run entirely by volunteers. The gay job on top of the day job, as we like to call it.
That's camp. That's why you're really camps.
I know. With a plural.
Well,
I'm too camp to be singular.
Do you know what?
They had to make me plural.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm loving the shoes.
I'm loving the shoes.
We are silver and matching. Are we loving life?
Can I just say that I am fulfilling a lesbian stereotype with these shoes because they are super comfortable.
And that's
Can we actually
okay.
swap shoes for 2 minutes?
No.
Oh.
Ali, what I do want to touch upon is Pride in London. You guys have a really, really hard task on your hands. It is one of the top 4 biggest prides in the UK. It is in the capital. But over the last couple of years, you guys have been under scrutiny by the press and by the community for not hitting the marker when it comes to representation. We've heard that through your marketing and your PR and stuff like that. This year, that seems different, and we're going from a new angle and a new method of inclusion. Why is that, and why do you think that's important?
So, inclusivity has always been at the heart of what we do, and we have always monitored our diversity right from the get-go. But at the same time, we recognise that there's always more to be done, and that we're on a journey, the same as most organisations are on a journey. And so what we've done is we've listened to the community, we've done a major piece of research, but we've also taken on board the advice of our Community Advisory Board and others who we trust, who have genuine experience and wisdom to bring to the party. And we've reorganised ourselves, we've reorganised the board, we've changed the structure of the teams within the volunteering team. We are doing all that we can to respond to some of the criticism we've received.
Do you think that criticism was rightly so, or do you think it was a bit misjudged?
I think you've got to listen to what people are saying to you.
That's really great that you've kind of taken that criticism on board, made some changes. Whether it is right or wrong, you're doing
what I would say
for a bigger cause.
About the organisation that I lead with my fellow board members is that Pride in London is run entirely by volunteers. We're a very, very diverse organisation, much more diverse than perhaps people know. Our fault for not sharing that information. But
people are always so quick to kind of jump on the bandwagon and take a negative.
But you have to listen to people.
Of course, yeah.
You have to listen to people, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to listen to people because actually, at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, which is the most inclusive Pride. Pride in London is the biggest LGBT event in the UK.
And not only that, but it's actually the biggest free event in the whole of the UK. That crosses all communities, all borders, all countries. You guys have a really hard job on your hands, and I think that winning this award tonight must mean the world to you.
It does, because actually what we do is a privilege to be the people who are entrusted with taking forward this movement that goes back so many decades and has so many heroes within it. To be the people entrusted with that right now is both a burden but also a blessing. And I can't say that it's been the easiest of years, but you know what? I hope that I will always be, and that we will always be, open to learning lessons and to moving things forward and making it better for London, but also for the UK and for the world.
I suppose as well, the only thing left to say is, how can we get involved with the Community Initiative winners of the British LGBT Awards this year?
So we're entirely volunteer run. We all do this on top of our day jobs, so if you go to our website you can volunteer. We need lots of volunteers.
Lots and lots and lots of
hundreds and hundreds of volunteers. And I want to thank all of our regular volunteers who come back year after year and who put themselves out and who serve the community selflessly for Pride in London. So that's one way. We have specific roles involved in the year-round team. People can get involved in that. So those are also on our website. And you know, we have a community engagement team also that reaches out to LGBT groups, and we're looking for ways to engage the community. And finally, our fabulous festival, which in the space of a couple of years has grown to such an extent.
It really has, actually.
Yeah,
I remember coming to my first ever Pride in London event many moons ago. Do you?
Yeah.
And I think for many people, moving to London, especially Jessie and I, we train in musical theatre, so coming to London was quite a big deal. So being a young LGBT person, having Pride in London as your go-to event, it does feel quite special, especially when you're down there in Trafalgar Square and stuff like that. But I think, as well, bringing London together is hard at the best of times, in tragedy and in triumph. But this year, you guys have absolutely smashed it in terms of bringing that community together. And I know that firsthand. I've hosted your event, I've been on that Trafalgar Square stage, I know how chaotic and crazy it is, and I know the background to your story, so I do understand that. And I think that tonight, you are really the worthy winners of this award, so well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So we'll see you on the 7th of July.
7th of July. 7th of July.
We've caught up backstage with all the winners. Please get on to all of our social media, British LGBT Awards. Check us out on Facebook, get on there and get involved. And I think the only thing left to say is we'll see you next year. But more than that, let's go to the after party.
Cheers!
Cheers!